Hi, we're live. We're back at it with some more Final Fantasy XIV. I did wake up with a bit of a cough today. But I think today we're gonna be mostly doing a main story quest anyway, so it is possible that, most of the content I'm gonna be going through is voice, hopefully, so, hopefully my voice won't struggle here, but, yeah. I think that's about it. I kind of don't really remember what we were doing. I think we're getting ready to go to like a party or something in Olda, which is kind of weird and suspicious. I don't know why we need to talk to Flamine though. Excuse me. We're good. Alright, let me zoom back out. Hold on. Flamine! What are these two doing? Ida, why are you crying? Oh no, she's laughing. Primal Shackles is faithful. It's faithful as bonds of eternal devotion, but I fear the power Thancred wields over his admirers is more fickle, especially when he realizes she is not the sole object of his affection. Oh dear, Thancred, what are you doing? I see. Hello, I was just entertaining some friends. Oh gods. Alright. Tataru, I believe she just stepped outside. When I think about it, she did seem rather preoccupied. Okay. Excuse me, we're good. Thancred is just simply facing the natural consequences of trying to amass a harem. Alright. She's just somewhere, I guess? Whoa, why does this guy look like that? That's weird. Okay. Why is it so purple? Also, how the hell do I get up to where she is? There's probably stairs somewhere. Yep. Okay, we're good. Why is it so purple? Oh, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compared to the tiring trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I should probably talk to Minfilia before things get any worse. Now you know what to say. I'm glad we have this little chat. I think I just probably need to, like, warm my voice up maybe a little bit. Can't quite reach my highs. Alright. Alright. It was probably like more like you know, like side dialogue with the rest of the Scions that I've just sort of missed because I've been so hyper focused on the main story, but it's fine. Just some world flavoring. Yes, Tataru, you demand divided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject with all the recent excitement, but also made me realize there's no time like the present, and the time is what I'm here to ask you for. I'm not sure if I understand. If you wish to be excused for your duties for a time, then you certainly earned the rest. But I suspect that lying in bed is far from your intent. You know me too well, Antecedent. There is in fact something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventures in Crystal Prey, the Scions are constantly being thrown into dangerous battles and deadly predicaments. Are you also going to fight? Even Hori Borler and Coltene have been promoted from guard duty to fill our need for competent warriors. It only seems that right that I too should acquire the power to defend myself, and others more importantly. When I return, I shall be both your receptionist and your bodyguard. Tataru, you're gonna be so badass. Tataru is gonna be like the strongest character in the entire game. She's gonna be level 99. With Zeta Flare. There she goes. Oh, hey! That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lullafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. Has aught befell with which I might help antecedent? Not at present, thank you. Was there something you would ask of me? Oh, yes. Pray excuse my distraction. Adventurer wants to join us for escort duty was injured while out on patrol. I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of at least one more guard. Well, I'm free, I guess. Therefore, I humbly request another adventurer, of the capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well. I shall consider the potential candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, antecedent. I take my leave of you. Alright. It's probably gonna be me, right? Oh, there's two. Why is there two? Unexpected ambition. I'm lost for words, okay? Power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think on it, I do call her in demonstrating that she had developed an interest in Arcanima. Perhaps she hopes to gain minutes to the Arcanist Guild in Limsa Lominsa. Yes, that will be the way of it. Would you be so kind as to journey to the guild and see that all as well? It is doubtless unwarranted, but I'm surely not alone in my concern for her safety. We also have another one. I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hori Bowler with a capable adventurer? Well, I'm sorry to say that I've yet to be unable to do so. Now, I realize that you're more than a capable adventurer and that escort duty is frankly beneath a man of your talents, but I have no one else to turn to at the present. Maybe willing to forego rest and assist us on this matter. Okay. Generous to a fault. I thank you. Now, it seems only fair that I explain the importance of the task in question. For a time, our order has employed a handful of scholars who travel around Aerzea taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summonings. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employee safety, so we ask the adventurers in our service to serve as escorts. Hori Bowler and Courtenay were to act as two such escorts, as was a third adventurer. And alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence may need to impose upon your goodwill. You truly are a pillar of strength. Hori Bowler will share the details of your task. He should be waiting for you outside. Be safe. I guess I'll do the one with Hori Bowler first, since I'm in the area. Hori Bowler, still such a name. Alright. Sorry. Is it true that you agreed to lend us a hand? What do I tell you, Colchine? Our misfortune is becoming a blessing, an opportunity to serve alongside the warrior of life, warrior of light himself. You know, a reminder that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take a different route. True, but our mission is the same. Separated by moms we may be, but in spirit we shall be together. If such thoughts bring you joy, you're welcome to thank them. To more practical concerns, we would have you attend to the scholar charged with surveying the South Shroud. He is raiding at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man. He will determine the most appropriate locations to take his readings. In spirit, we shall be together every step of the way. He seems fine. I like him. Okay. Camp Tranquil in the Black Shroud. Okay. I assume this is just fun character fleshing out. Unless the scholar is about to also be a important character. Right. Alas, the Science Man deigns to grace me with his presence. Pity we have no time for pleasantries. First destination is Isambhar. Come on, we're late enough as it is. Okay, if you say so, sir. Isambhar. Let me just fly over there. I'm flying no higher, man. Over here? Okay. Yes, this location should suffice. Once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I need not to explain how my work can suffer no interruptions. Please stay at appropriate distance and watch for wild beast. Okay. Well, I kind of need to remember how to actually play the game. Probably should zoom out more. Kill. We're good, right? That's it? That's it. So we've both completed our respective tasks. Satisfactory outcome. Now, if I could make one suggestion, you might try to dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Now then, Snake Mole awaits, shall we? Sorry, I can't help it. Magic is just very loud. Just over here? Alright. Right about here. Yes, as before, I ask you to keep an eye out for dangerous beasts while I work. Alright. Hold on. Shit. it, please. There we go. We're good. Fascinating. These readings are not at all what I expected. No, perhaps that should come as no surprise. I'm not given to superstition, but there is a queer, almost blasphemous air out hereabouts. Let's quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. Alright. It's just a little bit gay over here. Alright. Only a little. Hi, Toffee. I don't know, I just find it very fun how often they just use the word queer in this game. I might have to get rid of the revenants. Good morning, afternoon. Yeah, I guess it is technically afternoon, and it. I guess. Time is a weird soup. As before, my guardian, pray lead me to my task and ensure our safety. Okay. What's gonna try and kill me? Oh, this guy just looks like the rest of the other guys. Okay. Alright, hold on. Can I use one under status inflection? Dang it! Oh, hold on, silence sucks. I'm a mage. Is that it? No, there's bird. Uh-oh. Silence. Silence. Please die. There, no, we're good. How's the science saying science band? Okay, what do you want for your first coffee? This data should have proven valuable to— Ye gods, what is that stench? Did you slaughter a creep of venomantoids while my back was turned? Quickly now to Camp Tranquil. I'm not having my clothing reeking of blood and offal. The jiggly pudding hats? Alright, hold on. Let me get on my armor first, so enemies don't aggro on me. Okay, let's see. Pudding. Well, there's the dancing pudding, there's the live 2D pudding. Do you mean this one, or do you mean the one that's actual pudding? Because this one is also called the pudding. This one is also referred to as pudding, but there's also the actual pudding. I'll keep this guy here though, because I like him as a treat. How good are the physics on this? Yeah, the physics work. Okay, cool. That little guy is lovely, but it's not his time. I'll make him really, really tiny. The smallest Easter egg. You choose to paddle in the occur a while longer, I take it. No matter. I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a cursory analysis of my data. It would appear to have been a measured decrease in Air's ambient ether concentration since the calamity. However, this data is far from conclusive. I must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. Alright. Some more science things. For our next survey, I would have you escort me to Earth's font. The ambient ether concentrations there are so high that crystalline structures form spontaneously. Consequently, anomalous fluctuation should be easier to detect. Brilliant. Yes? No, don't bother answering. That was rhetorical. Now, come along. I still need to do Odin. One day I'll be able to do Odin. Going in the right direction, I'm pretty sure, right? No, my mount kept flying no higher. Alright. You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Pretty find a suitable position from which to keep watch while I take the measurements. Oh. It's not, like, spooky scary, though. It's not purple. Which usually means things will attack me, which tells me things aren't going to attack me here. Unless you're going to put me into a cutscene where something attacks me. Yes, quite high. So, it's still markedly lower than the historical measurements taken near the end of the 6th astral era. Could the presence of a primal account for the distance, or is there something else? Something else? Is this the same unsettled scholar or a different one? How'd he get here so fast? I guess he can just teleport. You know? You don't walk forward without telling me where you're going, dude. Uh-oh. Something else. Uh-oh. Stay outside, come here, I need you! Uh-oh. Why'd you walk out on your— oh, what the frick? Oh, shit. Fear not, my friends, help has arrived. What are you two doing here? There you are. Why are never worried when you and your charge failed to return at the appointed hour? His socks are wet. His whole body, his whole dead body is wet. Ugh. I'm like a hog. Not by one, no. These wounds were made with a blade. Doesn't look like he put up much of a fight either. I hear Mark got a sword or a shield. Detective Warrior Boulder. I heard nothing of any Crystal Brave operations in this area. But cause had Wilred come here. Right. I think the other guy said that Wilred went disappearing after... He disappeared after the mission where we had to fight the Garleans, so... What should we do? You'll see to the scholar's protection. And the boy's remains. You should return to the Rising Stones. The Senate will want to know what happened here. I don't know how long that's been since... the Garlean attack. Like, I feel like it's been days, so kind of surprising. I guess it'd be kind of fucked up if the game had to model a decomposing body, but The Azazaza hat? Yeah, it's very fun looking. And so do I. Well, we spoke a few times in the Rising Stones. He wasn't as experienced as some of the other Braves, but gods, he had passion. Oh. Gods, what a waste. Trade matters to us. We must return to Rising Stones and perform the intercession at once. I've never been this close to it. Oh, gods. Oh dear. Does that mean there's still a traitor within the Braves then? That's concerning. I think it'd be funny if the game changed his name to Very Unsettled Scholar after the cutscene. Yeah, I guess. It'd be very appropriate. And we're actually doing detective work here. I wasn't planning on doing a Hildebrand stuff, but I guess we can still do detective stuff, trying to figure out who killed Will Red. Alright. Where's that? There we go. Danganronpa Ace Attorney time. I wouldn't be interested in like you know, mystery detective find a killer sort of game, but like specifically in a fantasy setting. I think that'd be neat. Like kind of like also what they did with Master Detective Archives, where they have that sort of you know, fantastical element of everyone's fortes and stuff. Like something like that. You returned and you seem troubled. Did the role of escort chafe so? I found the dead body. Well, we're dead. Mayhap murdered. By the 12, how can that be? I will send word to Alphanot at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation and send word to Wilred's family. Gods, he was just a boy. Who would do this and why? Welp. Gonna find out. Excuse me. Hopefully Tartar is having a better time learning to fight as an Arcanist. Arcanist, even. I don't know, I just find like worlds with like very that have like their magic systems sort of like refined to a science, sort of like Hunter x Hunter. How do you do that? I also really like it when they do it to like for like mystery sort of stuff. I think it's fun. I think things are still actually just sort of loading in and it's taking a hot second. Melvin's Gate. I need the quest NPCs to load red. Wait, down somewhere? Like there's enough rules set in stone to form theories around it for a murder case? Yeah, exactly. I just think it's neat. Is this where I'm meant to be? Oh, yep. tiny baby Totoro. She looks so fancy. Although I think the only thing that really changed is her coat, I guess. What are you doing here? I didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here, don't you see? I, Tataru Taru, shall become great and powerful Arcanist. And now I'm Mistress, oh god, Subigame's behest, I must go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. Don't die. I don't even know what the Arcanist really does. Do I have to go back upstairs? I think I do. Superheim. Subirgim. I assume that's another, that's it. Another Rogated name. Rogated names seem very difficult. Summoners but more powerful than a summoner, I see. Mafi is one of those. Okay, so you summon little guys. Greetings, welcome to the Arcanist Guild. Do you require assistance? So you're acquainted with our newest member? Sorry to be a bearer of bad news, but if your young Tataru may not be ideally suited to the study of Arcanima. Nevertheless, she will not be denied and goes now to undertake her first trial. A simulated inspection of 3 crates. A simple task, some might say, but one all Arcanists are expected to complete. A thought occurs to me. Why not supervise Tataru's training? You're clearly an accomplished adventurer, and given your relationship with the girl, you seem an ideal person to have on hand. Our trial will be conducted at the cliffs south of Zephyr's Gate. You need only observe from a distance. Okay. That's just sort of outside. Oh, there's also... I should probably get that, yeah, that crystal realm out here. So do you, like, get to choose, like, what kind of little guy you send out? Are there many different guys? Zephyr's Gate, okay. Drink coffee. Also Zephyr's Gate and our rats. It's different flavors of the same guy mostly. There are others I think we get later. Alright. You got this. You got this, Tataru. I believe in you. Carbuncle comes in blue, green, red, and yellow. I thought it looked like Carbuncle. Adorable. Arzura sees the pirate's port where she met her shining jewel. Where to bring the smuggler's plan, to not came the last whom none could fool. Beat him with a backdrag, gut him with a gust, stick them with a downburst, go Carbuncle go. These crates I spy. Carbuncle, I choose you. And this must be the true test. We're ready for them, aren't we, Carbuncle? Unless... Oh. Carbuncle? You don't have enough gem badges. The Carbuncle's too high level for you. Tataru, you need to run from the rat. Oh, yeah, you need to run. come back, Carbuncle, come back! Welp. Poor girl. Tataru, where'd you go? It's not safe to run out into the wilderness. There she is. Carbuncle's level 80 Glaceon has no respect for her. You get more gym badges, maybe start with a lower level mon. You need a proper starter. I should have known you'd come. You needn't say a word. Your face says it all. I know you bore witness to my shame. Betrayed by my own Carbuncle and left at the mercy of wild beasts. I must accept the truth. I'll never be a warrior like you or the others. I will inform Miss Supergime of my intention to withdraw from the guild. Arcanima, like so much else, is beyond me. I'm sure you'll find your niche eventually. Maybe she'll get to try, like, one of the new classes from, like, one of the expansions or something. Also, let me get the crystal that's way over here real quick. I think Tataru should become a pugilist. I think it'd be really funny to see her just sort of beat things with her bare hands. Alright. She just needs to grind up to like level 99. Also the bunny boys with the umbrellas here. Okay. She deserves it. Super straight for Tataru. She'll be so strong. God, there's so many people here. Okay. I wonder if they're putting on a production of Sing in the Rain. The umbrella they have is very interesting. Very glowy. Ma'am. Where is she? There she is. Ah, back so soon. Oh, for our fledgling Arcanus. Not great. Abysmally, Mistress Supergame. Abysmally, as I would testify. I was wrong to become an Arcanus. Wrong as usual. I'm completely and utterly unqualified, and I sincerely apologize for wasting your time. Tataru, if that were true, I wouldn't have permitted you to join in the first place. Must come to accept our limitations, lest our ambitions lead us astray. However, we must not lose sight of our strengths in the process. For example, your exceptional skill with numbers helped you gain a solid grasp of the fundamentals of Arcanima. Were it not so, you would have struggled to even summon Carbuncle to your side. In my opinion, the Scions are truly fortunate to have such a capable and good-natured receptionist in their service. Would you not agree? You're too kind, Mistress Supergame. Although I could not overcome this challenge, I shall take your words to heart and try not to be discouraged. She's just good at being at the desk work. She's just not good at being the warrior. Aw. I would love Tataru to, you know, try more, classes though. Maybe she'll find something that sticks. Maybe there's like you know, a different mage class that's like more numbers. As fetching as these garments are, I fear I shall never don them again. But I can't go back to the Rising Stones without something to show for my time anyway. Wait, I know what I can do, if you don't mind accompanying me for a little longer. Wonderful. In the coast also we shall go. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm confident it will pay off. This little soul. Okay. I'm currently investigating a Phantom Thief case, but... Beach day. I just sort of glance over at chat real quick. Okay. In-game chat. Wait. He's so small. Yes, this is it. This is where the man of the drowning wench told me to look. There's a certain variety of clam which can be harvested this time of year in Bloodshore, one which produces the most marvelous pearls. However, these clams are also coveted by certain wild creatures, and since I fared rather poorly in battle last time, let us be off. I'm surprised Tartar is getting the like 2 whole outfit alts. In this one story line. She's going clamming. Remember when you go clamming that you fill back in your holes. Otherwise it wouldn't be sustainable. Oh, what fortune! I already found one. Would you be so kind to keep watch while I work? This should only take a moment. Okay. Where's the monster? There it is. Jesus Christ. It's on range though. Has a lot of health for one. Help, I'm not a tank. I'm not a tank. Oh god. I hope it dies before I die at least. Hold on, I might have to put or maybe some mana ward. Just in case. Oh my god. Well fought, well fought. I knew I was right to ask you to come. As for me, I have my prize. A bounty of blood pearls. Blood pearls. So named for the reddish hue, they were treasured as wards against dark magics in ancient times. I thought I might make charms for everyone, so no matter where they go, they will always come home. possess this sort of power to defend myself and other people in a way. Right. Well, I mustn't keep Fleming waiting. There's work to be done, and lots of it. We're to secure provisions for the Scions in the Lumens and Markins. She may have an eye for quality, but I have nose for bargains. We'll be heading back to Raising Stones. If so, pray convey my apologies to the antecedent and tell her that she needn't worry about me. Farewell, thank you for everything. It sounded rather final, didn't it? How about until we meet again? Oh. Is this like the last we see of her until the next expansion? Bye. Maybe in the next expansion she'll have like... Oh wait, what? Maybe in the next expansion she will be level 99. Alright. Like to Minfilia then. She'll become a level 99 fisherman. She'll have a whole ass monopoly on the blood pearl clam trade. Alright. Is she actually back to her desk? Doesn't look like she is. Fleming is also no longer here. Why is nobody here? Unless they're just loading in. That's concerning. I don't like it when I go into the Rising Stones and no one's here. I wish you could battle with job classes somehow. I want Mafia to hit people with a frying pan and have them do a lot of damage. Yeah. Can I hit people with a frying pan in Miitopia? Why not Final Fantasy XIV? Welcome home. I gather you found Tantra and Limbs of Laminsa. My, it sounds as though she had quite an adventure. Well, did not end as she hoped. I suspect it will prove to be a valuable experience. Never sure she could have managed without the intervention. Even so, I appreciate you indulging my request. Alright. Alright, keep going. Cutscene. The recent events weigh heavily on our minds. We must need to set them aside for now. We are come to a defining moment in Erzine history. We're in commemoration of our joint defense of Ishgard. First time in 15 long years that our people have stood side by side with our neighbors to the north to fight in a common cause. And this may mark the true rebirth of the Erzine Alliance. Failing that, it should at least, at the very least, serve to bring our nations closer together. Which means something's gonna go wrong at this banquet. We have every reason to raise our voices in celebration, do we not? We have bested Ravanians and Ascians both. Against desperate odds, we have fought and won. But our primals still plague us, and the Empire still plots our subjugation. And our triumphs, remarkable though they are, were brought at a terrible price. Brave adventurers and allies, broken on the steps of faith, and before our eyes in this very room, our dear friend Brenda. This is the victory we want, and it is as bitter ashes in my mouth. I would sooner stay here and invite those with more appetite to enjoy the feast in my stead. Aw. Maybe you need a break too, Minfilia. Alas, that is a royal banquet, and all our allies will be in attendance. It is hoped to duty to present a united front, that we might serve as a beacon of hope to all. seems I have no choice but to take my own advice. Take a break. I instructed the others to meet us in Ulda, that we might make our grand entrance together. Fortunately, I had to settle for leaving Tantaru and let me note. If they did not return quickly, they'll have to settle for whatever leftovers I can smuggle out of the fragrant chamber. Uh-oh. Hi Charlie, how are we doing? Guildmaster Barbie needs vacation. Fantasy Barbie. Oh, this guy. Yeah, this is the guy. Yeah. This is the guy who told me about Will Red disappearing. Off to the big soiree. Raise a glass for me, eh? Or not. You don't look best pleased, lad. Something on your mind? It's too hot in the UK? What's the temperature? Because I do remember seeing people in the UK complaining about the temperature, and then when I converted to Fahrenheit, that's like... Y'all are weak. By the navigator, Wilred's dead? God damn it. They must know they've been rumbled. It got to like 32 here? Okay, hold on. I need to convert it. I need to convert real quick. 32 Celsius to Fahrenheit. 89? I guess that is pretty hot, actually. If it was like a temperature hotter, then yeah. I guess, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Like, I go out in the 90-degree heat sometimes, and then I come back absolutely soaked and sweating. So, I think it's gonna be like 35 this week. Oh dear. 95? Yeah. It's only 91 here, not showing mercy for where I am. It's been, like, rather cool over here recently, actually, so... We've been pretty okay. Also, when did the... Where'd the cherry on the pudding go? Did I actually trigger a hotkey while I wasn't looking, maybe? By the navigator, Wilred's dead. God damn it. Must have known they've been rumbled. I mean, thought it. 'Tis past time we had this talked. After our last conversation, I got to thinking about where certain funds were coming from. So I had to dig around on the quiet, and sure enough, I found it. Well, Plank, I ate it when we weren't looking, I guess. I guess I did. Spat it out. Seems a fair bit of coin made its way into the Braves' coffers, courtesy of a Dodo Consortium. A daft name for a business if I ever heard one. Just what first came in inkling to something weren't right. So I went through the ledgers again and found another half-dozen donations from organizations with stupid bloody names. It didn't take long to find a common thread. They're all owned by the Mirage Trust. Oh, I'll give the bastard credit. He showed us up for the amateurs we are. Sort of calling one of his businesses the Bloody Bribery Consortium. I don't know what more he could have done to mock our rules on financial contributions. I can't read. The gods only know how many men of the first and third are taking Telegi's coin. Oh, the first and the third. Uh-oh. Now we know some of them are. Roger me right eye that. They're the ones what did for Wilred. Because it was like, what, they were smuggling weapons, I think. Earnest young fool's been taken to asking the wrong kind of questions. Bound to attract attention he was. Should have seen it at the time, but I didn't. Gods damn me. Which makes me worried for this guy as well. Still, I don't see what Telegy hopes to accomplish. Yet a scheme was all the care of a drunken peasant to win. They were smuggling weapons, and there's a bit of political unrest in Ulda right now, so that's concerning. No, he's cleverer than this, so we need to be clever too. That's the only way we'll ever repay this debt of blood. Purge every one of them traitorous bastards from our ranks. On that you have me word. The first is... Albert is in the first. I don't remember who's in the third. Mind yourself when you're an old eye. We're heading to a storm. I can smell it. The kind will sweep a man overboard and drag him under before he knows it. Actually, I think, like, for, like, the default Live 2D items, the default hawk views for them are control and number. There's a cherry. Oh, okay, if I do control 2, the cherry flips. That's very cute. That also happens to be the hotkey for Blizzard 2 and Fire 2, so... Oh, that's 3. Does 3 do anything? I don't think it does. Okay. Toro Promenade then. Oh wait, no, I should just return. Pew. Which means that Atari is probably gonna appear and disappear a lot when I'm in combat. Alright. Chamber Rule. Should probably buy more ice cream actually. I need something to cool me down. Everybody's here except for Ryanja. Okay. Oh, we've been waiting for you. The celebration is due to begin shortly. I hope that we might make our introductions together, but Mistress Momodi just sent word that you're needed at the quicksand. Why? Why? We will go on ahead. Pray join us once matters at the quicksand are resolved. Cred, it's been a while. Give my regards to Momodi and let her know that I will call upon her anon. Okay, this feels very suspicious. Is she suspicious? Adventurers Guild. Actually, yeah, where are the twins? I don't understand if Alice wasn't around, but Alphanon should definitely be around. Been a while, Momodi. I appreciate you dropping in on such short notice. I know you have places to be, so I won't waste your time. You're friends with a crystal brave by the name of Alianne, aren't you? Former adventurer? Come think about it, I'm pretty sure you recruited her yourself. Well, anyway, she came around for a meal not long ago. Before she left, she asked me to give you a message. Said if the others end up dragging you to the feast. I was to see that you got up before you made your grand entrance. Meet me at the station west of the Coffer and Coffin. There's something I must show you. A short message, I'll grant you, but she thought long and hard before picking those words. Barely touched her food, too. Uh-oh. Under any other circumstances... Oh. I think it's thundering in-game. I thought no signs of a troubled heart, but something tells me she ain't planning on confessing her undying love. Uh-oh. They're leading up to something here with the Crystal Braves. Oh wait, it's all the way in Central Santaland. Hold on. Oh wait, hold on, are there fireworks somewhere? Is there like an event going on? Where's the fireworks? Unless they haven't loaded in yet. I feel like there's usually more people in this area. I hear them, but I don't see them. It's possible they're just taking a while to actually load in. Where did I find them? Where did I find the fireworks? Ah, over here. What's the event going on right now? Oh wait, there's the fireworks. Why is there so many bombs? It's a little bit concerning. Is it like a summer festival sort of thing? Probably. This feels very summer festival. Cute. Alright. I assume the fireworks are just gonna keep going as long as it's nighttime, so... Back to the main story then. I don't know if I go into like the areas outside the city, if I can actually find where they're shooting the fireworks from. That'd be fun. Actually, hold on, I should probably get my mount out. Over here? I don't remember which company, Leanne is, and... As you stand upon the platform, your thoughts begin to wander, and all too soon the ghosts of comrades lost and enemies slain begin to follow by your mind's eye and soul in procession. Turning your head, you scan the horizon but see no sign of Aliane. Uh-oh. Guess I just gotta keep waiting. Why is that concerning? Straining your ears to listen, you hear the chatter of Chitrin and the buzzing of Sifrits. No approaching footfall. Sighing, you bow your head only to notice the vial lying at your feet. Oh, look down. Is that you? What brings you out this way? That is a massive spear that you have. Lieutenant Aliane. No, I haven't seen her about. Can't stay around, but a warning since you're doing main story quests. Uh-oh. I feel like I should wait for the warning. Once you come this way, I guarantee we would have crossed paths. I must have passed this spot a dozen times. We talked to an NPC for a quest and they say something about a series of scenes taking a lot of time. They mean it. It'll be a roughly 40-minute cutscene. Okay, good to know. Good to know. This has been your public service announcement. Thank you. Thank you, public service announcement workers, Antok. I appreciate it. Good luck and have fun. I'm out. Have a good time doing whatever you're doing. We're to patrol the city's environs on account of the royal banquet. Captain's orders, you understand. Speaking of which, isn't it about to begin? You should be with the other honored guests, enjoying your well-deserved respite. Hey, pray return to Ulda. If I chance being the lieutenant, I'll tell you we're here. Okay, but what's the vial I picked up? Fishy, suspicious. Nanamo.
O Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line. Through my weakness, the glorious house of Ul has all but disappeared beneath the sands. For want of the strength to raise it up again, it were better that it fall. Forgive me, but I know not what else to do.
Swear to God, if anything happens to Nanamo here. Okay, but what if I go back? What if I go back and talk to him, you know? He's still here. I can talk to him. Gods, I envy you. I'll have food in mind, but I can't think of a man more deserving. Enjoy the feast. You've earned it. It's not gonna be like they poisoned the food at the banquet, or is it? Wait, no, I can't use return again. Alright. Actually no, I should probably just teleport over to the Adventurers Guild. Hold on. I still hear the fireworks going off. Alright. Melody, I have something. I don't know what this is. Worried if it's drugs. Or can you head straight to the feast after meeting with Alien? What's the matter? No appetite? No, Alien. This tiny glass container appears to have been used before, but to contain what? I hope this wasn't like a vial full of poison that now has my fingerprints all over it. That would suck. So she wasn't there, but this was, eh? Let's see. Looks to me like an alchemist vial, but beyond that I can't say. Might be best if you hold on to it as safekeeping, though. I feel like I'm being set up for something. Anyway, no use worrying about Alien. I'm sure she'll turn up before too long. And when she does, we'll soon find out what this was all in aid of. Besides, you got more important things to think about. Alright. you believe that while you were away, another message arrived for you? Well, one did. One delivered by the Sultana's handmaiden, no less. Seems Her Grace desires a private audience. Her handmaiden will meet you in the royal promenade and escort you to the Sultana's chambers. So, what are you waiting for? Go on then, go. Okay. Are you just gonna teleport me to hit straight there?
You needn't trouble yourself so.
Immediate concern.
Your Grace is most kind, but it is no trouble to me, rather an honor. If your Grace is ready, I shall summon the Warrior of Light. I am.
Baby. More people here than I thought there would be. Oh! I see Imric and Lady Knight in the background. Oh, there's Alphanon.
Everyone looks to be in high spirits.
Something's gonna change that, I feel like.
With good cause.
A common victory may serve to unite even the most unlikely of allies. You've brought us one step closer to a united Eorzea.
Even though the Alliance didn't really do anything.
Your modesty knows no bounds, Antecedent. Were it not for your efforts, Sir Emmerich would never have become such a steadfast ally. When he convinces his countrymen to rejoin the Alliance, we shall all reap the benefits, military and economic. I tell you, we are on the cusp of a new era of unity and prosperity.
Everyone hate Alphanon Alice when I played it at least. I mean, I can understand why, but also, eh.
Territorial disputes are all that divide us now.
Alphanon at least like helps, you know, bring the. Alphanon helps keeps the plot going at least. Alice hasn't really done much outside of the Bahamut stuff though.
But I have faith that we will find an amicable solution in time. And failing that, I'll have my trusty Warrior of Light box the ears of all concerned. Speaking of whom...
He will be joining us shortly. A matter at the quicksand required his attention, but it did not sound serious.
Alphina, do you know what the hell is going on with the Crystal Braves? You're supposed to be their boss. Alright. Back to the Royal Promenade then. Over here. Oh, it's becoming daytime and the fireworks are gonna stop now, I guess. Speed. I gotta talk to this lady. She's gonna tell me that I'm gonna get the 40 minutes of cutscenes here. I feel it. Thank you for coming, sir. Her Grace is most eager to speak with you. You've required a moment to compose yourself before your audience. You may have it. We're here already. It'd be my honor to escort you to Her Grace's chamber forthwith. Yep, there you go. Upon proceeding to the Sultana's bedchamber, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended you set aside a sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Well, I'm only an hour into stream, so I think we're fine. Her Regal and Chocobo and plushies are very cute.
Your Grace, your guest has arrived. Pray, come in and take your ease.
Anomo, let me pat your head.
"'Tis well that the steps of faith held against the Horde.
And what of the city proper?
We sustained some few losses, but the heart of our nation yet beats with vigor. I am not certain I could say the same had we not received your most generous aid.
But more aid would be more helpful.
An attack on Ishgard is an attack on the realm. We stand together or fall divided.
Such noble words after the fact.
I had hoped to speak in the presence of Her Grace, but it seems she has been delayed. That being the case, now would seem as good a time as any. Honored friends, pray allow me to convey Ishgard's warmest gratitude for your part in the defense of our lands. Tis upon the success of this very alliance that my recommendation to throw open the gates of judgment shall be founded. With the blessing of the Archbishop, it is my hope that Ishgard will soon be reunited with her long-estranged sister nations, and that Eorzea shall once more be as one.
Clap, 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 clap. Clap at my pudding.
Very well.
Are we in the Long's cutscene? Try to watch, but it's noisy here. When the connection is abysmal, it sure is. Sorry, Xantoic, you might just have to, you know, watch back on the mod. Sucks for you.
Is aught amiss?
Nothing to worry about. I shall return anon.
I'm so concerned about the Crystal Braves. Yuhase?
You wished a word, Yu Yuhase?
Big drinky.
You may go. Your Grace. You must be curious as to the reason for this private audience. The matter I would discuss, however, will soon make apparent the need for discretion. intend to abdicate the throne and dissolve the monarchy. You have seen for yourself the storm of turmoil that howls through our streets. The government fails in its responsibilities, and my subjects suffer the consequences of our incompetence. But I will see them suffer no longer. The victory feast shall provide the stage on which I declare the dissolution of the Sultanate. Tis my intent that the ruling class of our golden city should take its place beside the common man in a fair and equitable republic. No more shall this nation bow to the whims of a privileged few. Yet, that which I propose will entail the tearing up of this city's very foundations. And even Roban, with all his strength and influence, will be hard-pressed to keep his footing on such treacherous ground. Thus would I ask you to lend him a steadying hand.
Okay.
You who have endured the wrath of innumerable foes are the one hero in whom I can place my trust. Will you do this thing for me?
I guess we're in politics now.
I am truly grateful. More grateful than I can well express. How much we have both changed since that day we met beneath the Sultan tree. And the days ahead promise to change us further still. I hope that we will recognize ourselves when all of this is over.
I don't like that you're putting a lot of emphasis on the cup here. Please don't be poisoned. Please don't be poisoned. Please don't be poisoned. Ah, motherfucker. Raban senses a disturbance in the force. Oh, oh god, oh god, oh no. Baby, baby, baby. Fuck. Check for a pulse. Of course this guy's here. Of course this guy is the first person here.
Your Grace!
I'm sorry for lying to you again, god dang it. Was the handmaiden on it? What?
Her Grace, the Sultana, is dead.
I hate this.
Poison in her wine?
I'm being framed here. Hold on.
did this.
Hold on. Hold on.
Spare us your denials! I see no other suspects, and the room has but the one entrance.
Shut up, you're not a detective.
I hereby accuse you of regicide. Men, arrest this viper.
And they're probably also gonna find a freaking vial in my pockets. God dang it. Okay, yeah, I'm just being framed. Alpha Nod? Oh, no.
Sir, barring a few exceptions, we have detained all those with allegiance to the Scions. The Rising Stones is also under our control.
Why do you want to get?
What do you hope to achieve with this mutiny?
Yeah, why do they want the science go down? We're still freaking dealing with the primal threat. What is the point?
Why, that which we have striven for all along, Commander. The salvation of Eorzea.
Unless they're just being controlled by Askians again, okay. Concerned. What's going to happen here? Oh dear, these motherfuckers.
What is the meaning of this?
Knights from the homeland. This cannot bode well.
Lord Commander, we have received an urgent message from the Holy See.
So they're working together with, the Turge and Ishgard then, okay.
I am grieved to report that your serpentine foes have resumed their assault. Needless to say, your presence is urgently required. These knights have come to bear you swiftly home to Ishgard.
They're getting rid of the Ishgardians before, Telegy freaking drops another bomb on this, banquet.
A surprise attack?
We've had no such word from our men, and the timing is most fortuitous to catch us away from the city.
Most fortuitous indeed.
Lord Commander, we must away.
You have been a most gracious host. I hope that I might one day return the favor.
With a sword through your back, Telegy.
Come, Lucia.
They're not about to red wedding this shit, are they? Oh dear. Thancred, what are you doing?
Whatever is going on in there?
Thancred, I think they need your help.
Ah, the ever-dutiful brass blades. I must apologize, but my dance card is rather full. Another time, perhaps?
Thancred, of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. You stand accused of committing acts of espionage in service to the Garlean Empire.
Is that just sort of like the charge they're all just gonna slap on everyone that everyone was a freaking Garlean spy?
Espionage? What in the seven hells are you talking about? Ah, if you're referring to that business with the Ultima weapon, then you must understand, I wasn't myself.
Don't admit to anything,
Under
Thancred.
interrogation, an Imperial prisoner revealed your involvement in numerous dealings with the enemy. We've also been investigating reports that you are a practitioner of forbidden arts. You'd best come along with us.
You invite me to your party and now you want me to leave? I do so detest receiving mixed signals. Come then. I believe I've lost my appetite for this farce of a celebration.
Hey, this better be like a fully rendered cutscene, that'd be sick. Dang it. Don't cut away.
You go too far, Lord Adeleji. By what right do you march armed soldiers into a royal banquet and eject state visitors without Her Grace's consent? You treat the brass blades as your personal army and show contempt for the throne with your every act. Leave us, now.
Is that an order, General? Mayhap you have mistaken me for one of your flames. You will find I am not so slavishly obedient. As you lecture me on personal armies. As for your outrageous claim that I have shown contempt for the throne, let all here observe that it was not I who feasted while an assassin removed its occupant.
I will say, if you picked up Telegy Adelegy, you could probably throw him very, very far.
I expect this is your idea of defending the nation, is it? This and diluting our forces through these distractions in Cartano and Kurthis. I do begin to see how the ranks of the Immortal Flames came to be riddled with Garlean sympathizers. You are plainly unfit for command.
Wait, goddamn you. Your words make no sense. What assassin?
You mean to say you don't know? We caught the vaunted champion of the Scions in Her Grace's private chambers, not moments after the deed was done.
No! No, this cannot be!
Save your breath. You will need it to plead your case. You and your entire order are to be tried for this atrocity. Bring in the prisoner!
I feel already know I didn't do anything. I'm being framed. I didn't do anything. I'm being framed. Ah, motherfucker.
This man stands accused of poisoning Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul Namo, and as suspected accessories to the crime, all members of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn will be detained for questioning.
Okay, hold on. Here's the thing, right? Me in particular, but also the Scions in general, have done a lot for the nation of Ulda. What the fuck has Telegy Adelegy done? I feel like at the very least the general public should be on my side. I'm just saying.
This is madness!
What a pity. Who'd have thought your tale would end like this?
Should you demand further proof, a vial with traces of the substance used to poison Her Grace was found upon the assassin's person.
Can I please have a lawyer?
How very convenient.
You would speak of convenience? Who persuaded Her Grace to host this celebration? A diversion which presented you and your confederates ample opportunity to commit the crime, and a crowd within which to fade from view. A more convenient occasion I could scarcely imagine.
We didn't plan shit. We were just invited here. We thought it was weird that the freaking people in Ulda were hosting this, okay?
How dare you! After all we have done for Uldar!
Hold your tongue, witch! I'll not be ensorcelled! I know all about the dark gift that you and your disciples wield. Oh yes, I've observed how you worked upon the minds of the Alliance leaders, bending them to your will. And what of your cordial relationship with Sir Emmerich? For years, Ishgard abjured all contact with the outside world, and now the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights treats you with the familiarity of a childhood friend.
I worked hard for that. I went through many very, very long quests in the Realm Reborn in order to get that, my dude.
I'll tell you what I think. I think this desperate defense of Ishgard was but a ruse to deceive us into dividing our forces.
I think we should throw this guy out of a window, I'm just saying.
Your next move will be to charm your Kurthan allies into invading our lands. Now that is truly ridiculous.
How do you even think of this stuff?
She cannot be dead. Stand aside, Ilbert. I want to see the Sultana.
Spare yourself the pain, brother. I saw her with my own eyes.
Okay, wait. This gives me a little bit of hope. If they're hiding the body, then maybe they want to hide the fact that she's not actually dead. Maybe.
For a mercy, the poison took her swiftly. Her handmaiden can attest to that.
Are you in on this?
This cannot be. Nanamo. Nanamo. No!
Plainly, the Royalists can no longer be relied upon to keep our nation safe. And so it falls to the monitorists of the Syndicate to govern Uldar. But should you wish to help us, General, we would be more than happy to entrust the task of planning Her Grace's funeral to you.
I will say, I think the only sway that Telogy actually has is coin. So I'm just saying, unless he suddenly has like the ability to like, charm people into following him with like magic and stuff, I don't think anyone is going to be falling for this. I hope. I fucking hope.
It seems only right that you should bury your precious Sultana, and we will be glad to be rid of that burden.
This guy's going to die.
I'll bet you will. You more than any man.
Whatever do you mean?
I mean you had her killed, you black-hearted bastard!
What rot! Though I did have sufficient motive, 'tis true. That young lady caused me no end of grief.
I really don't like the expressions from this guy.
She always was a most unwilling puppet. I dare say Her Grace was grateful that someone thought to cut her strings.
You would mock her, then mock her from hell!
I don't think he should have stopped. Okay, no, he didn't stop. Uh-oh.
Have you lost your mind, General? It is forbidden to draw steel in the royal chambers, much less slaughter our fellow syndicate members.
I'm sorry, Lolorito, but that motherfucker deserved it.
You're one of them. You've been in league with the Scions all along.
You're next, you scheming bastard!
Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that's... Oh dear. That's bad. That's real bad.
Rabong!
7 hells!
Admiral, we must leave.
Oh, fuck. I kind of forgot that Lolorito existed.
How unlike you, old friend. I did not expect to take your arm so easily.
Take the Scions into custody. They have conspired to commit regicide.
I come back and should have said to fan what happened. A lot is happening, Toffee.
And arrest this traitor as well.
I think I'm already tied up.
Ilbert, I hope you choke on their coin.
'Tis better than the dirt I've supped on these long years. We can't all abandon Alamigo and become great war heroes as you have.
I will say, that was a good time as ever to redistribute wealth, as one might say, as in kill the billionaires and all that.
You are not the man you once were, Raban. Since that girl strapped the yoke around your neck, you've become docile. She took the mad bull and cut off his balls, and a bull that cannot rot is fit for naught but slaughter.
Not his balls.
Shall I tell you who really killed your precious Sultana?
They're saying this while the other nation leaders are out.
It was me.
Motherfucker. This is terrifying with the lighting.
You die!
Oh, dang. He doesn't need two arms, I guess. Oh, dang. Oh, careful. Thank you, Y'shtola. Remember when you said you stopped being suspicious of Albertus that day? Oh, dang. Are you actually gonna fight him right now?
I never doubted you, not for a moment. But there is more to this than I yet understand.
I will say
Clear your names.
the transition between like this and like the actual properly rendered cutscenes is actually kind of impressive.
Find out who is behind this plot. It is the only way. Now go!
Our options are either the Garleans, the Asians, or the rich people, or all of the above, so... Can I take your arm with me, though? That'd be cool. You know, in case we can, like, reattach it, that'd be sick. Robin, you better not die here. We need to go. Where's Stancred?
There you
There
are.
he is. What about Alphanon?
Thancred, where have you been?
Cadoodling.
Avoiding the fumbling advances of some very persistent admirers. When I realized the celebrations had turned sour, it seemed prudent to slip away and take stock of the situation.
Where's Alphanon?
'Twould appear that much of the city is already under tight guard. It occurs to me that expanding the Brass Blade's authority may not have been such a wonderful idea after all.
The success of this plan was contingent upon those thugs having the run of the place. Just how long has this scheme been in motion?
The careful preparations, the maneuvering of forces. I am inclined to agree with the General's insistence that a deeper plot exists here.
So, would I be right in thinking we now have an excuse to pummel as many brass blades as we like?
Unless you plan on pummeling them all, I'm not sure that will greatly aid our cause.
The Sultana's assassination was but one part of the scheme. We too were its targets. And though we did not share Ponanamo's fate, we are yet hobbled by the charges laid at our door. Where now might we seek refuge?
Ishgard?
Where indeed, we may safely assume that our foe is thought to have the Rising Stones watched.
Forgive me for stating the obvious, but our choice of destination will matter little if we cannot secure an escape route out of Ul'dah. Happily, I believe I can provide one. Papa Shan once told me about the passages hidden in the walls of the palace. If I recall correctly, the fireplace in Nanamo's chambers conceals the entrance to a tunnel.
Alright. As all
it should lead
proper
outside
castles
the city and allow us to avoid any messy confrontations.
should have. Provided that we actually can get to her chambers. We gotta go. Oh, Ida? What, do you have like the Triforce in your hand or something? Or no, you're just ready to punch?
The rest of you go on ahead. I'll handle this lot.
By yourself?
I think it's really fun that Ida's a... that Ida's a pugilist. I think it's neat. I like women who can punch.
I suppose I shall just have to join you.
You two are a package deal, of course.
Crystal Braves too, huh? Now this should be interesting.
Ida! Papa Limo!
They're on the other side of the gate. Yep, okay. Yeah. I did think those gates were weird every time I went past them in Ul'dah.
We will hold our pursuers here. Hurry, now! Find this tunnel of Thancred's.
Minfilia, we cannot linger.
Does Minfilia fight at all? Actually? Oh. Dark scary, is that Lolorito? Yeah. What's the handmaiden doing? I hope you're confessing to your crimes. Okay, now we're good, right? Or what? Oh.
Ah! Now look what you've done.
Her mask. Okay.
Ida, are you all right? There are just too many of them.
I'm fine. I could do this all day. How about you?
Nearing the end of my tether.
We need some help here.
This is so stupid. We're the scions of the Seventh Dawn. The ones who stand between this realm and the evil that's trying to destroy it.
And if you think we'll leave the stewardship of Eorzea to the likes of your masters, then you're sorely mistaken.
Who's helping us here? Maybe one of the nation leaders, that'd be great.
Sorry I dragged you into this, Papalymo.
'Tis hardly the first time, and I'll be damned if it will be the last.
Oh. What'd you do? Oh. She's going into overload.
Let them have it, Ida.
Just gonna stick Ida on them.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Might do more than just bodily damage there. There's probably some structural damage in there as well. Alright. The sewers.
I never knew such a watercourse existed beneath Uldar.
The architecture is of the Sildine style, if I'm not mistaken. The ancients plainly foresaw the need for a ready means of escape.
This way!
Ah, dear.
Well, that didn't take long. It seems these tunnels were not as secret as I'd hoped.
You two, go on ahead. Thancred and I will deal with this.
What do you mean to do?
Only that which is required to ensure that the dawn's light survive to brighten the morrow.
Fear not, antecedent. You haven't seen the last of these fair features.
My friends.
It'd be so fucked if we all, like, died here and then it was just Oriancha left.
Leave us!
Could you imagine? I know, but I could solo them. I could also do that.
What is the plan, milady? Shall I take the dozen on the left and you the dozen on the right? The odds are not exactly stacked in our favor.
Numbers will count for little when I bring the tunnel down upon their heads. Though I cannot say I relish the thought of being entombed with you for all eternity.
You wound me. I will have you know that many a maid would kill for the chance to spend forever at my side. Now, may I have the last dance?
Oh. Oh, what's Stola's class, actually? I'm not sure. Arrows you didn't do.
Well, this is going splendidly. Now would be a good time, milady!
'Tis done.
Hopefully Ida hopefully Ida and Papalymo find another way out then. Uh-oh. You guys aren't dying here, come on. If you're dying, you're not dying to like random human mucks. What?
Heidelin, she speaks to me.
If you're dying, you better die to a fucking primal.
No. I must remain behind, but you cannot stay with me.
What do you mean?
Please, you must go on. You are the warrior of light. You are hope for the Scions and for all the realm. As long as your flame continues to burn, the light of the dawn may ever be relit. You must escape and save Eorzea from those who would plunge it into darkness. Tis the only way.
Oh, do you even fight Manvilia? I dig it. I wouldn't be surprised if they were waiting for me outside of this tunnel. It'd be really shocking if they weren't waiting for me at the end of this tunnel. I guess. Wait. Oh! Is that Alphanod? Or wait, why is the hood up?
I am glad to see you safe, my friend. What of the others?
Wait, who's the small Olafel?
Damn that man! Taleji played me for a fool! I thought the Crystal Brave's mine till the very moment I felt the blade at my back.
There will be ample time for soul-searching later. For now, we must put some arms between us and Ul'dah.
Who the fuck is this?
Well, you look who it is. Need a ride? I doubt it'll be half as exciting as the last trip we took. Not if I have anything to say about it anyway.
I don't remember this guy. Is this the guy from like the intro? Or I'm riding on the Chocobo cart? I don't remember this guy. We gotta go.
Let's not dawdle, eh? All aboard!
Oh wait, I should probably do auto advance Han while it's voiced. Let's go! Or I could just pull out my cool, machine mount. That'd be sick. This is how Heaven's Ward is starting. Darkest hour. Do I gotta rescue all my party members from jail or something? Who is this small little fella with giant horns?
I was stocking up on supplies over in Vesper Bay, you see, when your sister come up and begged a favour. Said her brother was having some trouble down in Uldar, and likely needed a helping hand getting away. Thinking them ruins would make a fine hiding place, I decided to try there first. And lo and behold, there you were!
Very convenient.
Aye, and judging by them soldiers as were pouring out of the city, I arrived not a moment too soon. Ha! Must have been fate that we happened to find you there, though, eh?
I think this is the guy from the
I
intro.
look out for Alize, but would appear she was the one watching over me. I've made such a mess of things.
Yeah, probably would have, should have vetted your monetary contributions a little bit better.
And who might you be, young sir?
Yeah, who is this guy? Oh. This is a new character,
Pippin
yeah.
Taupin, Vice Marshal of the Immortal Flames. I had been on the Alamegan front these past few moons, but an urgent communication called me back to Uldar. Scarce had my boots touched the cobbles, though, when the streets erupted with cries of assassination. I immediately went in search of answers, and came across Master Alfino here. Needless to say, I did not think his imprisonment justified. The blame plainly lies with the Monetarists. Their greed and corruption are well known to me, but for them to take advantage of the situation with such alacrity...
Was that Pippin, you said? Ain't that the name of General Aldin's lad?
Yes, I am his son. Adopted, of course. 'Twas only as we were leaving Uldar that I learned of father's fate.
He's so small.
Once I have seen you a safe distance away, I mean to return to the city and extricate him from this madness.
Then you needn't travel no further than Blackbrush. Our fugitives have a friend waiting for them there.
What's in Blackbrush? I don't remember. The map is so big.
I dreamed of bringing about Eorzea's salvation, but in the end, 'twas I who needed saving.
Oh dear. Yeah, this is gonna be a humbling experience for Alphinaud, isn't it? Got a little bit too big for his britches. Them soldiers... hold on. Them soldiers keep searching for a while yet. We'll take the carriage back towards Uldar and get the lay of the land. Maybe provide a distraction if need be. E3 right here. I'll be along shortly. Stay strong, friends. The real fight's to come. Oh dear. We're set in all this. Alright, let's go. Central Theta lad. Are we free from the cutscenes? I think we are, actually. How will I know when it's actually started with Heaven's Word? Will it just tell me? Or will it just suddenly happen? Like, probably after this quest. Most unassuming folk can prove to be our greatest allies. That fellow was but a but a passing merchant, yet he lent us aid without a moment's hesitation, or any hint of concern for his own safety. I can well imagine how a man could feel inspired to risk all in your presence. I have that effect on people. Father spoke often of you, and long have I looked forward to our first meeting. Needless to say, this is not at all how I envision it. Master Alphanod, you must not give in to despair. We're only playing to our enemy's hands. As long as you and Oz are free, we may still set things right. Forgive me, Marshal Tarapin, but Alphanod, my boy, sorry to keep you waiting. Oh, Sid. I was wondering where Sid was. Sid, what are you doing here? Well, you out of fire as usual. Your merchant friend told me everything. Truly, then he is no merchant but an angel in peddler's clothing. But tell us, how do you intend to bear our friends to safety? Airship. At the Enterprise, but a short distance away. All we need is a destination. Let's find a place beyond the reach of both the Monteras and the Crystal Braves. Porthos, this guard will not suffer the intrusion of foreign forces in their territory. That settles it. With me, everyone. Not I fear. I must remain here. They're not abandoned Olda to the Monteras and their crowdies. You may be certain that they seek to defame you, both here and the other city-states. But that I will do my utmost to support their every effort. Freaks, I do not expect it to be much of a challenge. Small folk will not turn so easily on the Warrior of Light and his allies, no matter what the Monteras claim. Marshal Tarpin, I know not what to say. Not our father would labor to believe. But enough talk. You must go, Master Alphanod. Your ship awaits. Thanks, little guy. You're really cool. Ow. Up. There's no rest for the righteous. See ya. Just straight to Porthos, I guess. I was kind of hoping we'd see like a cutscene where we see all the other Scions still alive, but you know. Someone should probably also get Orianja. All I say is probably has Orianja handled actually. If she has Alphanod handled. We should make for Camp Dragonhead and speak with Lord Haurchefant. Mayhap he will know what to do. Well. Porthos Central Highlands. Drink more coffee. Alright. Camp Dragonhead then, I guess. Maybe I should use my armor real quick. I just kind of want to... Hold on. Let me get the Camp Dragon head real quick, and then I will BRB because I really need to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. I also have some chocolate chip cookies I'm just gonna eat really quick. I just kind of honestly need a break after all those cutscenes. It's kind of a roller coaster, huh? Okay, it's chocolate chip. Excuse me. Mr. Alphenot told me your tale. Warns my heart that you should turn to me before all others, and I shall endeavor to deserve your trust. Alas, the situation here has grown more complicated in your absence. It would be best if I explained in full. Alright. Before the dawn. Right, because they also had, Ishgardian soldiers as part of their plan as well, so...
There has been word from the capital. Ishgard has weathered another assault, and 'tis said several wyverns broke through into the city proper. The Temple Knights succeeded in slaying the beasts, but the intrusion prompted orders to further strengthen the guard, and to place the city under a perpetual state of alert. How keenly we feel the loss of our wards at the gates of judgment. Yet we must not bemoan our misfortune. Sir Emmerich is safely returned from Ul'dah, and once more leads the defense of Ishgard. As for the matter of your asylum, I am afraid no progress will be made until the threat to our nation is diminished. But do not despair. You are not without allies. You are more than welcome to shelter here for as long as you wish. Pray, think of it as a new headquarters of sorts. The Falling Snows, or some such.
Glad you can still joke in a matter of this, at a time like this.
Any who come here in search of you will receive no aid from House Fortom. For once, the Ishgardian reputation for inhospitality shall work in our favor.
Thank you, my lord.
Agents of Ul'dah will find their every inquiry dismissed, and their every request for entry rebuffed, until such time as their masters have acknowledged your innocence.
Thank you, sir. You're very handsome. Aww.
You once fought to preserve the honor of my dear friend. 'Tis a blessing that I may now repay that debt in kind. But let us dwell no more on this. Pray, join the rest of your companions. 'Tis bitterly cold this day. I suspect there are those who might welcome the warmth your presence brings.
The guys doing squats in the background are kind of fun. Ooh. Right. Oh, there we go. I was waiting for the sound clip. Alphenot, I managed to escape, and what of those who did not? They're all badasses, I believe in them. Still upset about Nanamo, though. Upon proceeding to end the story, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Oh great, another 40 minutes of just cutscenes, great. It's recommended you set aside a sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Great. I guess if this is like the build-up to Heaven's Ward, then I guess it makes sense. Oh, Tataru! Alphenot! Asa, is it really you? Oh, wait, hold on, I should probably... Hold on. turn off autoplay. I'm so happy that you're... Aw. She's fine. Fleming is probably fine. I tried contacting Philly and the others, but no one would respond. And then the Crystal Braves, our own people, turned on us in the marketplace. Fleming told me to run, so I did. I ran and ran until my lungs burned and my feet ached. But I lost my way and then... Oh. Oh, Yugiri. Fortunately, I had observed some of the Braves behaving suspiciously beforehand. Oh, did she take off the mask? Oh, she's pretty. Yes, my mask. It was lost in the struggle. Pretty, isn't she? Anyway, after Yugiri found me, we traveled to Vesper Bay and set up with Uriansha. We told him what happened. He used his magics to weave glamour around the Waking Sands. From the outside, our old headquarters now looks like an abandoned storehouse. The transformation didn't take long either. Apparently Uriansha started making preparations after the Imperial attack, just in case the Empire ever chose to pay us another visit. Good thinking, eh? Sorry. Oh, where was I? Oh, yes, so we waited there at the Waking Sands hoping the others would come, but no one did. My people are searching for the other Scions as we speak, but we haven't met with no success as yet. I hope that you might be able to suggest further places to look. But you should know, the Rising Stones did not share the Waking Sands' good fortune. Only Crystal Braves await you there. Be that as it may, we have yet cause to hope, do we not? If the two of you escaped, it's not impossible that others could have done so as well. You may have been forsaken by men and women believed true, but rest assured that the people of Doma yet stand with you. We welcome this opportunity to repay our debts, and continue our efforts to locate the others and see the Scions restored to their rightful place of honor. At least Telegy Adelegy is dead.
'Tis all my doing. I believed myself the only one who truly understood Eorzea's woes, and look what that arrogance has wrought. I gave commands, influenced governments with my certainty. I treated the Crystal Braves, and even the Scions themselves, as pawns in my great scheme to save the realm. But in my headlong rush into imagined glory, I paid no heed to the ground upon which I trod. The salvation of Eorzea. What was it that I hoped to achieve?
Buddy.
Did I believe that I could rid the realm of every danger and difficulty? That I could defeat the Empire and the Ascians, and find homes for every refugee?
Oh, but that's only like, what, 16?
Oh, yes. I was so very clever. Become a guardian of Eorzea, I implored, and sat back to watch my perfect army cleanse the land of chaos. 'Twas all but a means to feed my own vanity.
I'll hydrate.
Only when all is lost do I finally realize the truth.
Oh, Alphino.
Oh. Oh, that's hot chalky.
So, Master Alphino, are you content to remain a broken blade? Is there no flame hot enough to reforge you? What of the fine companions who yet stand at your side? I dare say the fires of their determination will soon have you slicing the air again with your customary wit.
I hardly deserve such friendship. And besides, where are we to go?
Alphino, if I may? Should this place not serve our purpose, then we shall go to Ishgard.
Minfilia told me many times, as long as we stand fast against despair, the beacon of hope will never be lost to sight.
All of them are so
Be it in
animated.
the snow or in the clouds, we few will see that the dawn's light shines again.
Oh. I want to pick her up and hug her. Precious baby.
You are right, Tataru. Thank you. And thank you for your kind words, Lord Orchefon.
Also, thank you for the hot chocolate.
'Tis true that Eorzea yet has her guardians. The Scions have achieved much, and 'twould be remiss of me to discard it all in a fit of self-pity. Let us then resume our journey, together, one step at a time.
Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if the next story beat is then Heaven's Ward then. Because that feels very final for ARR. Wait. Yep, okay, it's playing credits. Again. I guess we'll let the credits play out. It might take a while though. I think the last time the credits played it took like a good 15 minutes, so... Congrats on beating the game again! There's like, what, 5 or 6 expansions for Final Fantasy XIV, which means we're gonna see the credits like, you know, another like 5 times at the very least. I guess the credits are gonna be like slightly different, you know. There's gonna be different writers, there's gonna be different characters and different voice actors, so... Albertus Richard Epcar, I feel like I recognize that name.
Shining is the land's light of justice. Ever flows the land's well of purpose.
Pippin is Max Middleman? I did not recognize his voice. I'm gonna have to listen back to it because I'm pretty sure in Heaven's Word he's probably gonna have a different voice because I think Heaven's Word is when they switch to the UK cast. Caramba! Max Middleman, rapping toilet in one game. Tiny Lalafell Warner in another.
Now open your
I'm out of coffee. Okay, that's fine. I'll just drink water instead. Right, I forgot about this guy. I guess he's just gonna show up in the next expansion. Big dragon. Actually, Benophilia did say that she heard Highland's voice at the end there, so... Does that mean... What does that mean then? And maybe I'll have to give up Midgar Summer here in a bit so I can get Highland back again. I do really like the Midgar Summer minion though. I'm gonna like hold it, like I'm gonna hold it by the neck, like you do with a turkey you just caught. Or like a goose. That's so specific. I just have like a very specific image in my head where it's like, if you ever gotten like a whole turkey or a whole goose or a whole duck or a whole chicken, the one, you know, with its head still intact, you hold it up by the neck, right? Like, have you ever been to like a really authentic Chinese place that has like Peking duck and stuff, and they have the Peking duck just sort of like hung up on display? I heard there's a Chinese place near me that does that. Okay, yeah, I've seen that before, exactly. Just hold it up by the neck. It's kind of like a subset of like those images of men holding fish. Like a cousin of those pictures of men holding fish, you know? You know? The image of you just triumphantly holding something by the neck is so funny. Maybe I'll draw it later. I like the funny dragon. When he talks, he's annoying, but I like the way he looks. He looks like a funny goose. Oh, Totoro. Why is the CG they use for Totoro here the one where she's crying? Be nice to her. She's doing her best. Tatsuya is probably my favorite of the recurring characters. I want her to be happy. She's very cute. She's not built to be a warrior. She's just best built to be an accountant, basically a receptionist even. I would trust Tatsuya to do my taxes. Oh, wait, this is a different illustration, isn't it? This looks like concept art, isn't it? What am I looking at here? There's definitely Heidel in here, I think. I think the dragon in the bottom right is probably like Midgar Summer, maybe. Don't recognize any of these other characters, though. I think the top left is Odin, maybe? It gets weirdly blurry on the bottom. On the bottom left, though. Unless like these like sort of bottom figures are supposed to be like warriors of light, maybe. There's a figure like right at the very bottom. It looks kind of weird though. I'm not quite sure what that is. Just let my pudding wiggle a little bit. I guess I don't have any more Sweet Jesus shows, so we're just on this concept art now and then. That was the sound of me hitting myself in the eye with a water bottle. Alright, we're good. Wait, something showed up there. Pause scrolling, change scroll speed. Change scroll speed. Oh wait, hold on, I need to turn on the numlock. Speed? 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 Just have it scroll a little bit faster, alright. Your eye, it's God knows, already like that. Yeah, I did hit the gaping hole in my face. Shoo. Motion actors. It faded out, but the text is still going. Why did it fade out? Okay. Armosa group. I mean, we're getting logos at this point, so I think we hit the end of credits. Yay! Or, no wait, we still got the special things. Credits released May 2015, dang, 10 years ago. Oh man. Oh wait. Uh-oh. This scene again.
All has been arranged as you desired, my lord.
My dear. So she's been under Lolorito then, okay. Dun dun dun! Who's in the cell? Who's in the cell? Robon. What about your arm? Where's your arm, Robon? It looks really dark on stream, actually. It's Robon in there. Hey Robon, need a hand? What if I want to take Robon's hand for myself? Motherfucker. Hold on. There you go. Nabrialis is no more. The order was not to his invoke. His demise was of his own making. Nevertheless, it concerns me. They have extinguished that which would rightly be eternal. Mayhap he was not wholly mistaken. Greater haste may be warranted. We are of one mind. The Northern Lands, then. The earth is fertile and the seeds well sown. I may well they shall reap salvation unlike the world has known. By his will. By his will. Oops. Another guy. Oh, wait. What are you... Arianja, please. Please don't be evil. I have answered thy summons, emissary. Speak and make thine intent known. I would speak of fate, Archon, yours, mine, the fate of this very star. Arianja. I can only imagine that Arianja is going through it right now, so... After what happened to my Brenda and now this. Back here.
Thou thinkest sanctuary lieth beyond. Delusion. Despair.
Death.
Thou shalt find naught else here.
He put so much emphasis on the D parts of the first two words. To preserve the dawn's light, the heroes journeyed north. Their hearts filled with hope and eyes face heaven's word. New chapter, new game plus has been added. Ah, great, awesome. I think we're officially in Heaven's Ward now, then. Alright, cool. Xantok did tell me that the moment Heaven's Ward started, the first thing I'll hear is Alphanon's new voice actor, so... Yeah, wait.
The dawn's light will shine again.
Okay, yeah, that is very different. Alright. We'll do autoplay.
So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
You're gonna get arrested once you get there, mate.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchefort.
It's definitely different from Sam Riegel's voice, but...
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
He's so fruity.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
It's definitely different, but I feel like it's like a little bit more appropriate for Alphinaud, actually.
Tidings. Count
Than Sam
has
Riegel's
decreed
voice.
that the
Not that
three of
Sam
you be
Riegel's was
taken
bad.
in as wards of House Fortin. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper.
Now we're in.
Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
If they aren't dead, they're probably in prison, unless they escape, so... What about Tartaru? Is Tartaru's voice different? We don't really hear Tartaru talk very much, though, so...
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man, and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. Together.
It's gonna take a while for me to get used to this, though, alright.
There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Here!
Tartaru is so cute. Oh. That's different as well. Great, okay. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not forever, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the Gate of Judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names, and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor, where we shall meet again. Until then. Alright. The Gates of Judgment then. New expansion, new city. Alright, let's go. Oh, I think also once I get to a new city, though, I should also be able to check out, some of the new, some new classes, actually. Which, I need to actually see what they are. I think Reaper is one of them, which I think is one of Xantok's mains. I don't remember what the other one was. Was it Astrologian, maybe? Wards of House Fortemps. Yes, you may pass. To Ishgard. You're seeing Dark Knight Machinus and Astrologian. Okay. That's a lot of snow. It is a wonder that I don't get blown off this bridge.
And so they came, at a friend's behest.
I don't get a fancy coat.
Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery.
their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came.
That's it. Oh, actually, I should also be getting, like, new Black Mage quests, right? Or do I take it to, like, level 60 first?
Shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Helone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church.
Spine Bonds and new quests every 2 levels, good to know.
The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses.
I still don't trust these soldiers, though, because they're the ones who
A
pulled out
land
the,
that after 1,000 years
Lucia.
of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace.
An apple. An apple in these
Through
trying
gates long
times.
closed, the warrior of light and his companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change.
Oh, he's greeting us.
Though none knew then how great.
I guess there's like a generic guy. Remember his account in London the 4 times Heaven's Ward. Heaven's Ward. I was 4 times manservant. Let me actually look at the map though. Wait, oh, hold on. Wait. Foundation. Yeah, there's the Machinist stuff. I'm gonna have to go around and get all these Aetherites. Okay. Wait, that's Pillars, that's Highlands. Sea of Clouds. Oh boy, okay. I'll do that another time. Greetings, Master Zaza. On behalf of House 4 times, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence at the Pillars, if you come with me. Okay, but first I gotta get all the Aetherites. One over here? Well, let me get the big one first. Give. Nice. Music here is really intense. Which I guess makes sense. Like, kind of insane to have this kind of track for you know, a city sort of place. Noink. Forgotten Knights. Another one. Where is that one? Wait, what? How do I get to that one? I'm really bad with reading maps and figuring out directions in general. Oh boy. Down here? Down here, okay. It's hard for me to navigate when cities are built vertically. Directions make my head spin. I can only understand directions if it's like up, down, left, right. Is someone following me? Who is this? Is this somebody here? Is there a boulder lair? Oh, you're on FT? What's FT? Free trial? Yeah, I'm on free trial. Is this someone? Is this Babylonian? Is this you? Nuts. Nuts. Yeah. Hello. You can still send a friend request at least. I'll get the subscription eventually, maybe. Except there you go. Like I probably won't get the subscription until like I actually need it, which isn't until like what? A few more expansions. Wait, how do I get... Okay, wait, hold on. You'll need it for Shadowbringers unless they up the FT, I see. How do I get up to... I probably need to get up somewhere, hold on. Just gotta grab things real quick. Zoom out a little bit. Extend it to that one, I see. Is Shadowbringers like the most recent one, or what? I need to get my lay of the land. I think I'm going the wrong way. It's third expansion, Heavensward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, I see. So in about maybe like 40 more streams, I'll have to get the trial. Or not the trial, the subscription even. Right. I was gonna give you a warm coat, but... oh. Sorry. More than $10 a month seems like kind of a waste. It feels a little bit greedy. get up there, I think. Wow. Tribunal. Oh wait, hold on. Dark Spectacle. I assume that's Dark Knight, so what's your sign? And that's probably Astrologian. Okay. Oh, there's Harshafont. I still need to get one more shard though, so. Can I go this way? Can I jump off here? There we go. We're fine. Ow. This should be the last one, unless there's more maps. Okay, now we're good. Return yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Ishgard. The Gates of Judgment are now accessible as an Aethernet destination. Cool. I might pick up this Astrologian. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not yet, though. The Warrior of Light and his brave companions walking the street of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight. Cannot tell you how long I've waited for this day. Allow me to present you to my family home, Hortum's Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone has gathered to receive you. Come, my friends. Introductions must be made. He's taking me home. I am not immune to handsome elves.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
Oh. I feel like I immediately recognize the voice.
I, Count Edmond de Fortom, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortom, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
Wow, that was crisp for a moment. Don't mind my face tracking there.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Forton.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think?
Interesting.
Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Gotta work to stay here,
Then
I get
there is
it.
naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city?
Already did, I got all the Aethernet shards.
You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Alright. Is that just a new jingle when I do quests now? Okay. Alright. Often has a mind to learn more about Ishgard. Also, we have new gear, looks like. Not for me, though. Though our friends in House Fortemps have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It's only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. It would seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He'll be able to answer any questions you may have. But I grew forgetful of my dotage. There's something I must give you ere we part. Their documentation is in order, I trust. My passport. Yes, my lord. Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortemps. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to trading with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortemps. But let us hope that it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to evoke your name. Alright, it feels like this is gonna be something that's gonna get stolen or something. City awaits. Alright. Let's go. Jingle just doesn't feel as triumphant anymore. It feels very depressing. Alright. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from which we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crozier, where you may purchase all manners of goods and services before descending to the Foundation's Eatery Plaza. There are no questions. Here we go. Alright. I assume the main story quest will slowly give me a new armor that's gonna look real good in this very frosty area, so. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield worn by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Zordon's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Elfina. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thordan I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there's much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to Jewel Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. I guess they wouldn't have an adventurers guild here, huh? If they're a closed-off nation. I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Just break my kneecap slightly. Well, you're certainly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Look at this. Wards of House Four Temps. Oh, very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Currently, we have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you're content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable... Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrement, medicine, materials, whatever your desire, it can be found in the Crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheroid Plaza Foundation. If everyone is ready... That tree is so cute. That is a baby. Oh, I guess you can just pass this way, huh? New map means I have to figure out the lay of the land, especially since I can't use my mounts and cities. Okay. Just a big Aetheroid? I do like this piano piece, actually. It's very, very calming. And here we have Foundation's Aetheroid Plaza. If you've yet to attune to Aetheroid, it would be wise to do so now. I'm covered, dude. We're fine. I don't think... yeah, I can't use any of these, so... Rainbow cap of casting, that's fun. I hope it looks gay. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together. What else can be found nearby? The Sky Steel Manufactory sent to the west. There are engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against dragons. The holy stables which chocobos are trained for war also lie in that direction. War chocobos. Who would win in a war? An army of chocobos or an army of emus? To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? I fear knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphanod. Hold your noses when you pass the brim, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. Slums, I suppose. You must judge me, sir, for I'm no lord but a humble traveller. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? But turn down the whole plot and go up at the statues. If you have a mind to learn how will the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight. If your nurse may will let ye. My humblest apologies, Master Alphanod. Lay that drunken lout no mind. Probably be good to hear gossip, though. Oh, but I must. I would do not to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say we might learn of recent events? And I'm coming too! It's fine, I'll protect them. I'm their bodyguard. Drop down, break my kneecaps, I'm fine, and they heal super quickly. Wait, where am I going? Map says I need to go up. Is that where we're going down the lower levels? Okay. Around here? And hunt board. Oh, here we are. Forgotten Knight. Alright. Let's say this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, Master... Gibralont. Just Gibralont will do. I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you can do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I can't help but notice the difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Why, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the room, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu, more suited to her taste. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits. All quality, mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? What do you call them in the broom, if I may ask? That's where the breaders foul and the broom rolls in thick. It's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. Oh. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the broom that got the worst of it. The pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind. Which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you. If you meant to go below, something sharp in your booth, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphanod, I think it would be best if we returned to Fort Thames Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Careful, Tataru. Miss Tataru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? She's gonna make friends. As Tataru does. The Grandmaster Alphanod. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. Friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please, do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome color I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'd be damned if I'm gonna let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then, Tataru. Asa and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by Link Pearl if you require assistance. I will. Hey, do our Link Pearls still work? Do we call Minfilia and the rest of the Scions? Or maybe are we too far? Do they not have reception in the jails of Ulda? Maybe. Probably. I'll just teleport over, I think. That's Vigil, there you go. Actually, I feel like the Link Pearls have like pretty decent range on them, actually. Alright. Well, come, Master Zaza. Shall I show you inside the manor? Let me in. Can I actually explore the manor, or is it just this one room? It looks like it's just this one room. Man. Unless... nope. Tell us then, Master Alphanod, does this guard meet with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. When no step took me back past the scars left by the wyverns and Foundation, I understand how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children were given no quarter. Sir Imeric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Maybe we can be assistance, my lord. After all you've done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. Of course. No risk for the wicked. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphanod. You're a guest in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation. Or Lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I've heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful for us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. I am a warrior. Who do you want me to punch? Or cast spells at, I guess. As for you, Master Zaza, I could ask no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself. A man with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid our trail and Menelaine in their duties. I beg your pardon. I'm more than capable of carrying out my duty myself. I have no need of our honored guest assistance. Now be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. What a fury. Two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station and shower Master Zaza with the respect he deserves. This is the man who slew Gaispan and Belisar and some half-dozen primals beside. He's not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand boy. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Master Zaza, I would be much obliged if you could lend my sons a helping hand. Of course. My thanks. You're willing. They may even learn something from you. They seem charming. It seemed we're not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House 4 attempts has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, and even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident that I am by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Alright. Rainbow cap of casting, it's not better than the hat that I have right now, though. But I do want to see what it looks like. Oh. Yeah, put the regular hat back on. Oh. Okay, I guess I just have to talk to both of them. Shall be off then, old boy. But where are my manners? Emmeline de Fortemps, second son of Count Edmond de Fortemps. Trueborn, that is. Yes, yes, I know what you're thinking, you're absolutely right. What a fortune to be born in the second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but we can be satisfied subsisting on a mere year allowance, forever overshadowed by a sibling. Not I, old boy, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in people's hearts, or even better yet, raise me high in their estimations in Altoril. Ambitious, I grant you, but I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we're to aid the good men and women of House, Helenar. They've been steadfast friends to our house. They've fallen on hard times since the calamity. Poor blighters. Also, hi, Brad Ed. How are you doing? As for what precisely we'll be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Yeah, thanks, Harry. We're doing good. We just started Heaven's Ward. Getting used to the lay of the land, trying to not get lost. What has been again anew, Master Zaza? I'm Sir Artoriel de Fortemps, eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortemps. You will forgive my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely considered myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Marshal has spoken of you often. If you're even half the man he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then. I'll be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Durandar and, Zemel. You're aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it. Well, suffice to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture. But we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must need secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let's make for chokeable stables and foundation. Alright, you're just hacking me places so I can explore more, attuned to some aetherites and stuff. Excuse me. We're good. Where is the airship? Over there. I guess I can try going to the airship first. I can't parkour. Okay, it's fine. Probably for the best. Just over here? Okay. Airship, take a tour. Area report, sir. The airship bound for Camp Cloudchop will be leaving shortly. Sure. Drip more water while we're in the cutscene. Sea of clouds. Very pretty here, but a little bit scary.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Cid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home.
Oh.
High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, he came.
It's not all the way up there. Whee! What is that thing up there? Looks funky. Like a bunch of floating islands with laundry hung between them. Well, it's like cold up here. I mean, Korthos may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this seems possibly balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't need to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. I'm sorry, I'm a silent protagonist. Never mind. We need to find Lady Lenite. She's in charge of the garrison here. When we find her, just follow my lead. Yes? Excellent. Okay. First off, I want that aetherite. Can I use my mounts here? I can. Oh, cool. Thonk, 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 thonk. How does the map look? I guess it's not fully filled out yet. I just have to fill it out slowly. Okay, I'll walk then. Or I guess I can just use my chocobo instead. Just gonna run past everything, it's fine! And I'll just assume that I'm going in the right direction. But the beauty of this place fully in the flowers want to see you dead. Okay. So it's like fake country, I guess. Leave me alone. Interesting you're not giving me the whole map then. I just have to slowly fill it out. Cool. I don't know if it's cool per se, but... Master Zaza, welcome. I'm Sir Lynette de Hollinart, commander of the forces stationed here at the Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I've long dreamed of meeting you. I'm near death, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, tonight must go where duty demands, and thus I've been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Halone, I've been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, to call upon his generous aid besides. Truly, I do not know what I've done to deserve this double blessing. It is a pleasure to see you again, my Lady Lynette. You clad in an elegant figure as always, steel-clad rose, equally at home on battlefield or in a ballroom. Okay, this guy's gonna be annoying. Lord of Melanie, if it's not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you allow me to finish speaking with Master Zaza. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide an early warning of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles make it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We're not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it's currently undergoing repair. What's worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we've had several skirmishes already. The beast man is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman, I'll show you him a thing or two. I fear much more maybe asked of you in days to come, Master Zaza. Alright. Are any of these pants good up for me? I guess not. Well, I understand Count Idamon's intentions. I'd rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it's entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but left to his own devices, I think it's far more likely that he'll make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravanian outfires. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it's his responsibility to keep Emmanuel from shirking his duty. Fun. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, it's just somewhere around here. Oh. A request from Lene? Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing out here but a few yalms away. Oh, never mind. What is it? Mission of paramount importance. Keep watch for Dravanian outliers. Mission? Yes, of course. That's why I'm here. I shall do as my lady asks. He's pathetic. Master Zaz, I do not believe I properly introduced myself. My name is Honorite, and I served at the pleasure of Lord Emmeline. Lady Lynette would have me accompany Lord Emmeline on his mission. I understand completely. I'll do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Well, that's something. Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obligated to go such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhaps you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Alright. Giving me new stuff. But they're not better than the stuff that I already have. Okay. Now that Emmeline is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual import. Excuse me. Such as our struggles with the Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantry and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our people for half a year until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They're already gonna summon their own primal. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Mishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sarah Marielle. She could use your assistance. Okay. Where is she? Up? There we go. Master Zaza, I presume. Lady Lene told me that you were coming. I heard that you never faced a Vanu before. We'll spend enough time on patrol, you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the floating isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal. Unless that Ixal's mother was a guy, I guess. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill them or drive them away. Okay. I guess I can do this real quick. Oh, I can actually climb up this, like, rope ladder. I do really like, you know, treehouse sort of aesthetic. I think it's neat. Anything here? Where is it? Oh, also the encounter music. Oh, I see. Oh, they're big birds. Big owl-looking motherfuckers. Kinda cute. Have you encountered them with fire fear? Was that like I was in Ulda earlier before stuff went down. And there were fireworks going on. Was that it? Also, I lost my cherry gun. There we go, we're good. That's it. Did you do all the quests to get your outfit? Oh, not yet. I do think probably if I do the quests, I might do them off stream. Consider yourself for a mighty struggle, you find no Vanu lying in wait. Okay. I assume it's supposed to be like a sort of summer festival sort of thing, so I don't know what kind of outfit we'll be getting from that. I'm not doing the fate. It's a very modern swimsuit with a jumper. Hell yeah. What do you mean by modern swimsuit, though? Modern swimsuit could be many things. Is it just board shorts? Like something a surfer would wear? So like a... what's it? Like the full body suit sort of thing. I know what you're talking about. I do want to get one of those. It's just... I just find it very hard, to shop for clothes for myself, because I'm a very unstandard size. A wetsuit, I think it's what it's called. It's very hard for me to find clothes that actually fit me properly. Speed. Let me reload. It ends in shorts, so it's not a full wetsuit. I see. Close enough, I guess. What time is it? It's 3:53, so I think I might actually finish up this class and then we'll probably call it for today. Alright. Finished with your patrol? Anything to report? A few guys out there. Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace that I was in fact alone that has blessed us with a mighty ally. Alright. These pants aren't better than what I have, but I want them anyway, just so I can see what they look like. Rainbow slops like casting. They're ugly. Don't zoom straight into my crotch. I'll just put my regular pants back on. Alright, it's about 4 o'clock, so I think now is a good time to call it for today. Alright.